Official again here tonight. Steve Lyle, our tech official. And Wilburn there will join at the tail end of the field. 5 laps remaining. It's Batter, Pierce the 15, Clancy the 12, the 05 of Lyle, the 88 of Derek Nevels, and the 47 Wilburn. So 3 laps in, 5 to go. As they bring him down in 3 and 4, Shad Batter, green flag, back out. Lyle in the 05. Jeremy gets a nose in with Clancy in that 12 saves. Here comes Lyle. Oh, gets together there on the backside. So Lyle, the 05, takes that 3rd spot away, but it is Shad Batter in control right now. Clancy now fighting back. That's a good battle for 3rd with Clancy, the 12 car, and the 05 of Lyle. Shad Batter, 2 laps remain as they come across this time. Your scoreboard is working. So the scoreboard is up and working with just 2 laps. Oh, and Batter goes up. A problem on the 73 as smoke comes off the car. Colin Pierce, your leader now. In the 15. Tough break for Batter. That'll bring out the caution. Smoke coming off the car immediately slowed down. Shad Batter. Tough break there. He'll probably have to go up on the hook as I see some smoke coming off the front side of the car there. Might be an engine issue. Let's see if he's going to push him down into the infield. All right, that was considered a complete race because the white flag had come out. So the 15 appears your winner. The 05 of Lyle and the 12 seat of Stephen Clancy. Again, because the white flag came out, that is considered a complete, as the caution came out after the white flag. All right, let's pull out all of your programs. And you should see purses next week, and we'll also have the Malvern Banks Super Late Models, the Cliff Harris Ford presents with your Power IB mods, Super Stocks, Midwest mods, and CMS Pure Stocks. So big event here next weekend. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's set up the lineup for your CMS Pure Stock. Spencer Reif out of Kansas City, the number 7, will be on the pole position. Outside of him, Jonathan Evans out of Knob Noster. Row number 2 inside will be Richard Jameson out of Sugar Creek in the number 98. The 4D of David Doles. David out of Warsaw, Missouri. Row number 3, it's Mallory Stifler. Mallory out of Hoyt, Kansas. And the M87. And then Bobby Russell driving the Conrad Workman, number 24. Bobby out of Smithville, Missouri. Looks like they're packing in a little bit here on the high side of the track. This will be a 15-lap A main event as they line them up here in turn number 1 and 2. Okay, backside. You know how to do it. Take out those cell phones. It's Saturday Night Lights. It's going to be your CMS Pure Stock feature. All right, front side, you know how to do it here at Central Missouri Speedway. The CMS Pure Stocks, it's Spencer Reif, Jonathan Evans, leading him down. Your feature with your CMS Pure Stocks. So again, row number 1, Reif Evans. Row 2, it's Jameson and Doles. Row 3, Stifler and Russell. Looks like Christina Wyatt not able to make the call here tonight. The Mrs. 01. This will be 15 laps. Spencer Rife leading this division with a feature win this year, along with Bobby Russell starting in that outside back row. Here we go out of turn number 4. We are underway at Central Missouri Speedway with your Pure Stocks feature number 1 of the night. Side by side out of turn number 2. Right now it's Flash. It's Spencer Rife. Your race leader, Evans, just gets into him and goes around in turn number 3 and 4, brings out the caution. So caution is out for Jonathan Evans. Tough break air in the Hammonds Roofing, number 89. Again, they've had some computer issues down on the infield here tonight, so they're working through those. Spencer Rife. That moves up the 4 of David Doles in the Beth Osage Minimart car. Jameson. Bobby Russell now as they move up that outside row. Stifler and then Evans, the 89 in the Hammonds Roofing car. Side by side they go as they bring it up to speed in the Cliff Harris Warrensburg Ford Fire Up Zone. We're back underway. CMS Pure Stocks here at Central Missouri Speedway. It's Rife bringing him out of turn number 2. Doles now puts the pressure on in that second spot. Watch that 24 Russell. He got way high in 3 and 4 that time. Here comes Evans now, also in that 89. That's the blue car up in the back up the 4th now, but it's Spencer Rife as they lead him down. And turn number 4, this will be lap number 2 this time across for Spencer Rife. Rife, a 4-time champion here at Central Missouri Speedway. He is your defending track champion. Whoa, there goes the 89 of Evans, and he tries to bring it back on the track again, brings it back out. Green continues with a couple of laps in here early in the race. David Doles in second. Richard Jameson, the 98, first time out tonight for him. He's out of Sugar Creek, Missouri. He gets right into the side of Doles in turns 1 and 2. Here comes Rife now out of turn number 4. Now with about a half a straightaway lead. And Jameson gets loose in turn number 4. The red 98 as he goes down into 1 and 2. Watch for Russell now in the 24. So 5 laps in, 10 to go. 5 laps in and 10 to go. You can see it on the scoreboard. With Spencer Rife, your late race leader, now 9 to go. Spencer Rife maintains control here, really using that top side out of 3 and 4 for all the rain that they've had here in the Warrensburg area over the last several weeks. Trackman Todd has done a great job keeping this track in shape, and the guys have been working hard each and every week. They had a great surface last week. Looks like a good smooth one again here tonight. Again, Spencer Rife, your leader. Straightaway lead. The battle is for second. You can always find a race on the track, and now Jameson gets a nose in front of Doles. So Doles, Jameson, the 4 car of Doles gets into the back end of Jameson in the 98. That brings out another caution. We'll see what the officials' call is here as they got into 3 and 4, got together. Not exactly what Spencer Rife wanted to see, but Jameson now looks like he needs a push down here in 3 and 4. Spencer still your race leader. Wow, that puts Bobby Russell on his tail. Bobby was also a feature winner here in week 1. He honored his grandmother with that feature win. Spencer Rife was your feature winner here last week. Looks like the 4D of David Doles will go to the tail. That was the official's call there. Looks like a flat tire also on the 4D. See if he'll be able to continue. Looks like a left rear flat for Doles. So Spencer Rife and now Bobby Russell. Mallory Stifler, the M87. Evans, Jameson, and now David Doles, as they'll get him into the Delaware double. Split him up here. We'll see if Doles is going to continue or not. Does have a flat left rear tire and looks... So 9 down, looks like he has chosen to pull off the track. So Spencer Rife, I'll bring him down into 3 and 4 in the Cliff Harris fire-up zone. Back underway. I believe 9 laps down. So 9 down for Spencer Rife. Looks like we're back up and running on my race pass again. So Spencer now in front of Mallory Stifler. Stifler up to second. The battle back here is for the second and third place, as Spencer Rife now taking control. Stifler in second spot. It is almost a 1 second lead for Spencer Rife. Just 4 laps remain, 11 in the books. Spencer brings it into 3 and 4 again. He's using that high side down there in 3 and 4 especially. Stifler the same way in the Pro Paints number M87, all the way over from Hoyt, Kansas every week. Makes the drive over to race with the CMS Pure Stocks. As the 24 of Russell got a little bit high out of turn number 2 that time. White flag will come out next time across for your race leader, Spencer Rife. Spencer. Stifler still about a 1 second lead. Up to just about 1 second. Here comes Evans now for third. There's your battle for third place between him and the 24 of Bobby Russell, but leading down into 3 and 4, your first feature winner of the night. It is Spencer Rife, 2 weeks in a row. Stifler. Oh, and the M87 look out as it goes around Bobby Russell. Got into Evans in the 89. So Stifler, Evans, I believe it was Russell, and then Jameson, David Doles. 2 weeks in a row for the 7 of Spencer Rife. Head on down to the track and get a word in with Spencer as he gets that safety equipment off. He's your defending track champion as well. 2-time feature winner now, 2 weeks in a row here. PBS to sign. Maxed out trucks. Sweet and sassy cupcakes. Summit lanes. He's up and out of the car. Spencer Rife. There you go, Spencer. Tell you what, good job there tonight, Spencer. You held control. Watched you on that 3 and 4. You're using that high line up there, especially in 3 and 4. It looked like you had some good run off of 4.
Yeah, hats off to the track crew. They put in another hard week's work, and we got another phenomenal track. Can't thank Earl and Susan and everyone here at the staff and crew that puts us the show on, and week in and week out, and we couldn't be here without all of our sponsors, and of course my dad, my girlfriend, my pit crew, my mom, all my fans. Bob Morton Enterprises, he built us one mean machine under that thing, and Diamond Mufflers, Summit Lanes, Go Parts, Sweet and Sassy Cupcakes, Maxed Out Trucks, Lisa Burlington, Josh Ali, they all do great for us, and they make us get here week in and week out, and I can't thank them enough.
All right, congratulations. 2 weeks in a row. Spencer, great job here tonight.
Thank you.
Spencer Wright, your winner of the CMS Pure Stocks. Next up, your Midwest Mods.
Yeah, no kidding. Tell me about it.
All righty, now your Midwest Mods next on to the track for their 15-lap feature event. He'll be Johnny McGinnis. On the outside, looks like the 17 of Logan Roark. On the backside, take your hands with your Midwest Mods. And as they come down this front side, you know how to do it, fans. As they come down by you, your eighth feature, Logan Roark on the inside, the 75 of Race Martin. Row 2, the 5D of Dustin Dennison, the 10 of Johnny McGinnis. Row 3, Brian Meyer, and the 9, the 82 of David Wood. Marcus Fierstein, the 32M, and the 13 of Joe Morant. All right, race fans, as they get together, they'll bring them in the 3 and 4, and the Cliff Harris Auto Group Fire Up Zone. We're underway. Roark, Race Martin. They'll bring it together out of turn number 2. Logan Roark on a roll here at Central Missouri with 2 feature wins so far this season, and the yellow comes out. Fierstein in the 32 goes around in turn 4. That will be, I believe, a complete restart. We'll see what the officials call. Again, Roark with your early race lead. Again, a 15-lap feature here. Race Martin, son of Scotty Martin. Scotty has raced here for many years, modifieds. So Roark and Race Martin on his outside again. Dustin Dennison. Current points leader is Logan Roark. Again, with 2 feature wins. 6 overall feature wins for that young man with the Power Eye Midwest Mods. They'll put them together again as they come out of 3 and 4. Nope. So you got to keep them lined up there, guys. Line it up side by side. Give them another chance here. If they don't make it work, then they got to go back. Here we go. So Roark, Martin, touch nose to tail there. Dustin Dennison right behind Martin. Dustin in the 5D. Here comes Dustin, and Fierstein goes around again in turn 3 and 4. That is his second caution. Although no official lap is in yet. So no official lap has been scored yet.
We haven't taken a green flag yet, Earl.
No green flag. The green flag, but we'll put Fierstein at the tail of the field because there's no official scored lap yet. So they're going to line it up to the feature lineup. All right, lights are out. That's why you see the 17 and the 75 still in the front row. So Rourke and Martin, Dustin Dennison, row 2 with the 10 of Johnny McGinnis. We're underway. Power Eye, Midwest Mods here at Central Missouri Speedway. Glad that you could be with us here tonight. As Rourke has been on fire, 6 feature wins. Oh, Martin gets a little bit loose out of 3 and 4. That opened the door for Dennison in the 5D. But Rourke already pulling away from the field. Here comes Brian Meyer now in the number 9. Brian Meyer. He's moving his way up as well now, up into 3rd. Here comes Meyer. So Rourke, he has 2 feature wins here at Central Missouri Speedway, 6 overall in his season with this Power-Eyed Midwest Mods. Dustin Dennison, 2nd in points right now. He is your defending track champion. But right now, it is a 1.5 second lead for Logan Rourke. Dennison, Meyer, the 82 of David Wood, and the 75 of Martin now slips back into that 5th spot. Then it's McGinnis, Fierstein, and Joe Morant. Morant in the white number 13, his first night out as well. But Rourke with a comfortable race lead right now. This will be lap number 6 in the books of 15. So 9 to go for Logan Rourke. Dennison, Meyer, Wood, and Martin still in your top 5 as they're spread out now. With Rourke comfortably in the lead at this point. Rourke may get into some lap traffic here in just a couple of laps with Joe Morant. And now the 82, David Wood decides, hey, nothing I can do on this low side, so I'm going to go up to the high side, try it out, see if he can find some grip up there. Looking for that grip up there in 3 and 4, the 82 of David Wood. 17 of Rourke now doesn't really slow down as he gets by Joe Morant now. Joe 1 lap down. 10 laps in, so just 5 remain. Rourke with a comfortable 3-second lead right now, a straightaway lead for Logan Rourke. Logan in control of the Midwest Mods here with the Power-Eyed Midwest Mod group here at Central Missouri Speedway. Good battle in the back here between the 75 of Martin and then the 82 of David Wood. Wood now gets by him on the high side, now pinches down in 3 and 4. You always can find a race on the track. And right now, that's between 4th and 5th place. And oh, Martin goes around in the 75 and turns number 1 and 2. Brings out the caution. So 13 laps in, just 2 to go. Rice Martin goes around in low side there and turns 1 and 2. First time out here at Central Missouri Speedway. That'll close it up for Rourke and the 17, Dustin Dennison, the 5D, the 3rd spot, the 9 of David Meyer, the 82 of David Wood. Behind him, it'll be Johnny McGinnis in the 10. And then Marcus Fierstein, the 13 of Joe Morant, and the 75. I believe he'll go in front of, yep, because that is a lap car, the 13 of Joe Morant. So 75 moves up in front of him. All right, they double them up here on the backside. 13 laps in, just a couple ago. So a green, a white, and a checker will finish them up. Roark brings them down out of 3 and 4. Back underway. Pressure's on for second now. Here comes the 9. With the 82 of David Wood now. David Wood moves it back up. David Wood up to second now. David moved his way up on that restart. Good job there with David with the checkered flag out. The 9. I'm sorry, the 17 of Roark, the 82 of Wood, 5 Dia Dennison, Brian Meyer, McGinnis in the 10, Race Martin, and Fierstein and Morant. This will be his third feature win here at CMS. Logan Roark. Logan on a roll here at CMS. I believe this is his 7th feature win of the year at various racetracks around the area as the crew comes back out. Gets that safety equipment off. The central sign and lighting, number 17. Logan on a roll, gets back in victory lane here tonight at Central Missouri Speedway. Logan Roark. There you go, bud. Getting a little warm out there tonight. Did a good job. Probably didn't want to see that caution late in the race with a comfortable lead at that point, but that just pulled the pack back together, but you shot out there again and took that feature win. I believe, your 6th? 7th feature win of this year. Your 3rd here at CMS.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great car. A little tight there, but it'll be all right. I can't thank Central Sign Lighting, Thomas Electric, Al's Lawn Care, Hurricane 3 Link Creations. I heard the old man won at the lake tonight, so I'm pretty happy for him.
All right, congratulations on your win here, 3 in a row. And congrats on another win here with your Power Eye Midwest Mods. Logan Roark. So his 7th feature win of the season, 3 here at CMS. Logan is on a roll this year. Next up, your Power Eye Super Stocks. It'll be Aaron Poe, the number 45 in the pole position. Outside of him, Nick Gibson in the G1. Row 2, Dave Meyer in the 9 car, the 04 of Blaine Ewing. The 67 of Devin Irvin in row 3, the 25 of Jay Prevette. Row 4, it's the 10 of Mark Carter, the 28 of Chris Kircher. Row 5, the 44 of James Nicewanger, the 164 of Michael Muskrat. 6th row, the 25X of Deathridge. Roger Deathridge, the 07 of Mike Doherty. Larry Ferris in the 14 car, the 30 of Cameron Kelly. Okay, on the backside, you know how to do it. Saturday Night Lights at Central Missouri Speedway. It's your Power Eye Super Stocks. Completing the field, And row number 8, the 77 of Danny McKenzie, the 00 of Corey Flam. It is your Saturday Night Lights and Power Eye Super Stocks. Give them a hand as they come by. $20 laps for your Power Eye Super Stocks tonight. Leading the points so far, Mark Carter with a big win last week. He and Aaron Poe with the 2 feature wins this year. Poe on the front line with Gibson in the G1. We are underway. Power Eye Super Stocks at Central Missouri Speedway. Poe brings them down the backside. Here's, whoa, and all the way up to the top end of the track. It's 3 wide coming out of 4. Here's the 04. Watch for Blaine Ewing. Ewing to the top side here with the 9 of Dave Myers. Oh, look out on that top side on the back. Mark Carter now moves up the spot as Gibson slides back to 5th now with Poe here on lap number 2. Your race leader. So Poe, Meyer in the 9, the 04 of Ewing, the 10 of Mark Carter, and the G1 of Nick Gibson, Devin Irvin, the 67. Back to your race leader here on lap number 3 out of 20 laps here tonight. And a car gets loose, goes around, comes back on the track out of turn number 4. That was the 25X of Roger Deathridge. Car off the pace here. That's a 14 of Larry Ferris up in turn number 2. Let's see. That might bring out the caution. The caution does come out. And another car here, Cameron Kelly up in turn number 4, the 30K. So the 14 car of Ferris slows down in turn number 2. Looks like the 07D of Doherty with a flat tire. Left rear, I believe, flat tire, and he pulls into the pits as well. So with 4 laps in, Ferris now in the 14 gets pushed off. Tough break for Larry. Had a good finish last week. Carter, the 10 car, was your feature winner last week out, but Aaron Poe, 3-time National Power Eye champion. So Aaron with that race lead right now. The 9 of Dave Meyer, long time moving Dave Meyer, race modifieds and late models here for many years. Blaine Ewing, the 04 in 3rd. Then it's Mark Carter in the 10. Devin Irvin, the 67. The G1 of Gibson. Jay Pervette, the 25. That's that white 25. The 164. You see the big one on the side. That's Michael Muskrat out of Stillwell, Oklahoma. James Nicewanger out of Kansas in the 44. 4 laps in. Chris Kircher, the 28K. Car up on the hot lane. We'll have to see. Double 0 of Corey Flam. The 25 of Deathridge. There's a car stuck up on the hot lane. I believe that's Ferris in the 14. So problem up there on the 14 car. The double 0 of Flam, the 25 of Deathridge, and the 30K of Cameron Kelly. So 4 laps in. Again, this delay again is for getting that 14 of Larry Ferris off the hot pit lane on the backside there. So this should be a short delay. Don't forget, next week, fans, a big weekend of racing with the Cliff Harris Fords presents the Malvern Banks Super Late Model Series, plus Power Eye B-Mods, Superstock, Midwest Mods, and CMS Pure Stocks. 5,000 is added to the local racing payouts next week, and we talked about all of those sponsors, including the Cliff Harris Auto Group, Elite Auto Care, Get Her Done HVAC, Air Design, Heating and Cooling, and Richter Excavating and Plumbing. Also want to thank our weekly racing sponsors, including Cliff Harris, Midwest Coating, Seaberg Mufflers, Comfort Inn, KMMO, Kicks Radio, also Alternative Wire and Cable, and our new sponsor, the Super 8 in Higginsville up at I-70. You can get a 15% off the Central Missouri Speedway corporate rate at the Super 8 right off of I-70 here in Higginsville. All right. 16 laps to go, and Poe brings them down. We're back underway. Aaron Poe leads them down. Poe, Dave Meyer still in second. Ewing likes that high side of the track, and he's back up there again this week. Let's see if he can make it work. He and the 45 of Poe kind of got together last week, but right now, here comes Ewing in the 04. The 9 of Meyer, the 10 of Carter, the 67 of Devin Irvin. There's your top 5. And then the G1 of Nitro, Nick Gibson. He's in your top 5. He gets by Devin Irvin there. And now up into second, Blaine Ewing. He and the 45 of Poe, your top 2 right now. Just 0.7 of a second separate those top 2. 7 laps in the book. Aaron Poe defending track champion as well here at Central Missouri Speedway, along with the 3-time national Power Eye Superstock championships. Starting to pull a little bit away now. Here comes Ewing now, pinches down about midway through in 3 and 4 now, as Dave Meyer takes that second spot away from him. So this will be halfway this time across, as Walt Farwell on the stand gives him the cross. So halfway this time across. Ewing got a little bit loose up there in turn number 4. That's the danger on that top side, if you get loose on that top side. So 10 laps in, 10 to go. We'll go down through the field this time across with Poe, the 9 of Meyer, the 04 of Ewing, the 10 of Carter, the 67 of Irvin, G1 of Nitro, Nick Gibson, Michael Muskrat in 7th, Nice Wonger, the 44. 9th place is Kircher in the 28, and Jay Pervette, the 25 in 10th spot. Back to your leader now in turn number 2 with 12 in, just 8 to go now. Ewing battles back now, the 04. Gets a nose out in front of Meyer. Good battle for this second place. Meyer, though, fights back down low out of turn 4. He likes that low side. He's trying to stick it down. And now we'll get in some lap traffic now. Cameron Kelly on the top side gives way to your race leader, the 45 of Aaron Poe. Aaron now with about a 2.3 second lead. Almost a straightaway, as now those second place cars will have to deal with Cameron Kelly as they get round him, and then that opens up the door for the 10 Mark Carter. Carter now up into third as Ewing had to slow down for the lap traffic of Cameron Kelly. Meanwhile, Poe with a 2.3 second lead in control now. Here comes Mark Carter on the low side. Carter, the yellow number 10. Dave Meyer trying to protect that low line as the laps wind down here. This will be 17 in the books as Poe goes by this time. Still Meyer, Carter, Ewing, and the 67 of Devin Irvin. There's your top 5. Field is spread out now. Little moisture down on that low side in 3 and 4, and also at the top side of the track as well, as Poe protecting that low line. A comfortable lead of 3.4 seconds. This will be 1 to go this time as the white flag comes out for your race leader. Aaron Poe. If he can hang on as he comes down into turns 3 and 4, Mark Carter gets by up into the second spot. Your winner, it'll be the 45 of Aaron Poe. Mark Carter moves his way up to second. Dave Meyer, 04 of Ewing, 67 of Irvin Niswanger, the 44, the G1 of Gibson, 164 Muskrat, 28 of Kircher, Jay Prevett, the 25, Deathridge, Corey Flam, the 00, Danny McKenzie, the 77, and the 30K of Cameron Kelly. His second feature win of the year here at Central Missouri Speedway. It'll be Aaron Poe. Gets that safety equipment off. Elite Realty. Turnbow, Black Angus, Central Bank of Warrensburg. Just a few of the sponsors on the car. Up and out of the car, Aaron Poe. Got to get hugs there from his daughter. There you go. Way to go, Aaron. Good job there tonight. Seems like you have that little more of a low side action tonight, a little more moisture down there trying to find that grip.
Yeah, the track was a little tricky to figure out there, but I felt like there was quite a bit of moisture there on the exit of both corners, and I felt like if I could just hug those tires, I could get a really good bite coming off. I could hear those guys back there. I could hear they were probably running middle to high trying to get around me, but I was going to make them pass me up top if they were going to do it. So, no, hats off to the guys for getting the track ready. It was smooth. Got to thank all my sponsors. You guys hear them every week. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. Got to thank my interim crew to this weekend, Addie, Deacon, Jarrett, Judd, Jess, and, of course, Crew Chief Lenny here.
Hi, Lenny.
Yeah, we got this shark car with Triple R Motors rolling, man. We're gonna try again for another 4-peat, but the way this season started, it's gonna be a tough one. We got a lot of tough competition this year.
Yeah, a lot of tough cars running against you out there. Good feature win tonight. Congratulations, 2 feature wins this year. Aaron Poe. All right, your final feature of the night, your Power IB mods. Go ahead and set that lineup for you. It'll be Ethan Isaacs out of Bonner Springs, Kansas in the pole position. Outside of him, the 57 of Chad Clancy. Row number 2, it'll be the 90 of Terry Schultz and the 15 of Colin Pierce. Row 3, the 94 of Jacob Ebert, the 05 of Jeremy Lyle. Row 4, the 7 of Anthony Tanner out of Topeka, Kansas, and the 96 of Cody Brill out of Bate City. Row 5, it's Stephen Clancy, the 12C, with the 447 of Kenny Prince out of Bonner Springs, Kansas. Row 6, the 6 of Lucas Isaacs out of Bonner Springs, the 88 of Derek Nevels out of Quarter. Row 7, the 87 of Jason Billups out of Holt, and the 1K of Tim Carrick out of Baso on the backside. Saturday Night Lights, it's your Power I B-Mod feature. Row 8 will be the 47 of Terry Wilburn, the 26 of Derek Schlarb, And bringing up the tail end of the field, the 29 of Tyler Cochran out of Pleasant Hill. All right, fans on the front side, you know how to do it. It's Saturday Night Lights. It's your Power Eyes B-Mods. Sorry about that. Power Eye B-Mods. 20 big laps for your B-Mods here tonight. Terry Schultz with 2 feature wins in a row, but in front of him, a couple of quick cars, the 66 of Ethan Isaacs and Chad Clancy, the 57 car, as they line them up in turns number 3 and 4. Well, Farwell with the flag at Central Missouri Speedway. Your Power Eye B-Mods are underway. It'll be Clancy out of turn number 2. Isaacs down low. Here comes the 90 of Schultz right behind them, so Clancy leads lap number 1. And as usual, the 90 of Schultz pops up to that top side of the track out of 1 and 2. So Clancy down low, Schultz all the way up on the top. You can see top side, bottom side. 2 good lines here right now. And it comes out with a Derek Schlarb, the 26, causes that caution out in turn number 4. He gets up and off the track there. See if he can get back up here. Schlarb first night out for the 26. Clancy, your early race leader. So Clancy, Isaacs of the 66, the 90 of Schultz, Ebert in the 94, Colin Pierce, the 15, the 96 of Brill, the 05 of Lyle, the 7 of Tanner, Lucas Isaacs, the 2 brothers, so the 6 and the 66. And Tyler Cochran pulls down here in turn number 2. See what the problem is there. Looks like he's okay. He'll pull away. Again, Clancy, the Team 57 car. The 05 of Lyle there coming down that front stretch, and then to 7 of Tanner, Lucas Isaac. Tim Carrick, the 1K. Tim started 14th all the way up to 9th already with just a couple of laps in. Carrick was your winner at Lakeside Speedway last night. Then the 12C of Stephen Clancy, the 88 of Derek Nevels. Prince in the 447. The 87 of Jason Billups. The 29 of Cochran. The 47 of Wilburn. All right. 2 laps down, 18 to go. Give him the 1 to go this time. The green furled flag. That means the lights are out and we're ready to go. As flagman Walt Farwell gives them the signal as they come by this time with those corresponding lights out. The drivers know next time we'll be back to green flag racing. Final feature of the night. Good night of racing. Lots of good B-Mods out here tonight. Coming up here just a few weeks. Memorial Day weekend. 2 big nights of racing. As they come into turns 3 and 4, we are back underway. Clancy leads them out of turn number 2. Isaacs and Schultz, as they battle for that second spot. Schultz goes to the high side. Isaacs down low. The 94 of Ebert scored in that spot. So he's up into that 4th, but here comes Schultz back again to the top side of the track. Terry Schultz up high, as he is many, many times. But Isaacs, so Clancy, Isaacs, Ebert, Schultz, and Brill, your top 5 right now early in this race. This will be lap number 5 in the book, so 15 to go now. Let's watch them as they go around. You see down on the low side catfishing. Hey, watch for the 1K of Tim Carrick started 14th up to 6th now. Watch the 1K out of Baser, Kansas. Tim Carrick. See if he can catch this front group. As now Schultz slides back next to Brill in the 96. Looks like a lot of catfishing down here on the low side, especially in 3 and 4. Schultz trying to make it work. Slides down to the low side now. With Clancy, a race leader, here comes the 66 of Isaacs, closing that gap. Just about a half a second between your top two. 12 to go now. 8 laps completed. Schlarb in the 26 now. He'll be the first car to go down a lap. Let's see how Clancy handles the lap traffic now. Nice, smooth racing service out here again tonight after a lot of moisture here over the last couple of weeks in Warrensburg. Clancy gets by Schlarb easily out of turn number 4. Ethan Isaacs also gets by him as well. Schlarb settling up to the top side of the track, allowing those race leaders to get by. Terry Wilburn gets it back together out of turn number 4. Brings it down to the low side as the leaders go by. Terry Wilburn, his first night out in that 47. It's been a year or so, probably 2 years since he has raced full time. Meanwhile, Clancy comfortably with the lead here. And now Isaacs pops up to the top end of the track, see if he can make it work. Got to do something. So if you just stay down on that low side, nothing's going to happen with Clancy in that race lead. So just 7 laps remain. Chad Clancy, Ethan Isaacs. Isaacs trying to make that top side work. Gets a little close to the wall, saw some sparks flying. This will be 5 to go this time across as Clancy brings it down low in 3 and 4. Ethan Isaacs still trying to make that top side work. See Schultz jumping back up there again, which he routinely does. Good run here so far, but Clancy holding on to that lead. About a 1 to 1.5 second lead, and then 2 seconds back to Jacob Ebert. So split the difference there. It's about a 1 second lead for Chad Clancy with just 3 laps to go. Clancy, part-time driver in that 57 machine. Ethan Isaacs. Then the 94 of Ebert, the 96 of Cody Brill. Here comes the 1K of Tim Carrick now. Carrick up into that top 5. Carrick made a good run tonight from 14th to 5th. Meanwhile, the white flag comes out this time across for Chad Clancy. Chad Clancy brings it into turns 3 and 4. Your winner tonight in the Team 57 car, Chad Clancy. Second goes to Isaacs, third to Ebert, fourth to Cody Brill, Tim Carrick fifth, Terry Schultz, Clancy, Lucas Isaacs, Colin Pierce, Jeremy Lyle, Derek Nevels, Kenny Prince, Tyler Cochran, Anthony Tanner. So good run here tonight for the Team 57 machine. Chad Clancy, your winner. So again, on behalf of our own Susan Walls, we thank you for joining us here at Central Missouri Speedway tonight. Don't forget, next weekend, a big weekend, the SMLR late models. It'll be the Cliff Harris special event here, $5,000 in extra money next weekend here at Central Missouri Speedway as we go down and get a word in with Chad Clancy. Be safe as you head home tonight. We appreciate you coming out and spending your hard-earned dollars here at Central Missouri Speedway. Gets the safety equipment off and the Main Street Auto Body. Line-Aware Construction, Brad's Towing and Recovery. KS Engineering, Thistle Hill Design. Up and out of the car, Chad Clancy! Hey, Chad. How you doing there, bud? Great job here tonight. Man, you stuck it down on that low side all night long and kept that car down there. Great job here tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I've never won a race at this racetrack. My brother's raced here for years, and I haven't a lot other than 2011. I ran a late model here for that whole year, but
yeah,
it's great to finally win one here. So it's a lot of tough competition every week. So everywhere we've raced this year, we've been fighting gremlins. It's a new car, new team, and feels good to finally get a win for them.
Well, congratulations. Looks like there's a lot of people that help out on the car here.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. My kids play sports, all four of them, and I go from ball game to the racetrack. These guys do everything. They keep the car at their house, and I just have to show up and race. It's very different from what I'm used to, but it's a good bunch of guys, so very thankful for them.
All right, congratulations on your win here tonight, Chad Clancy!